was just 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. Yeah, the stepper is a workout. It is a workout. Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So we are just doing a catch up in this video. No vlog this week because, you know, NaNoWriMo is happening. So I am basically read one book. I am also reading the last book, which I thought I was going to be finished, but this book I was reading just hijacked my mood and my feeling. I'm going to tell you why in a few. But for right now, let's start with project. So this is the dress. It is a turtleneck and it's pretty high up, but for right now I fold it when I wear it because it's not as cold yet, but when it's cold I will probably have it all the way up. So I'm gonna put in a video here of me wearing the dress, and just know this dress came out absolutely fantastic, and it is a one-day sew. Probably took me about 3 hours, maybe about 3 hours. That's not included the cut time. I always cut prior to doing this project. But I can tell you, it feels really, really nice on the skin. It is black inside, and it's definitely a it's a blend. Forgot all of the blend that's in this, but it's a blend, so it's meant to wear this when it's cold season. It is that kind of dress. I love the length of it because it's perfect for some booties, or I could wear some boots with it. I am going to be wearing this a few times. You're gonna see me wearing this probably next week. You're gonna see me wearing this in December, and don't be surprised in January, February. I am getting my wear out of this dress. I am wearing the heck out of this dress, especially since I execute this dress so good. So good. The only issue I had, and I had to add some inches, 2 inches, was the turtleneck. The original turtleneck that I had cut out, I was like, I couldn't even get it over my head. It was a struggle to even get over my head. That's how bad it wasn't gonna work. I'm gonna wear it as a headband though. I decided it's gonna be rocked as a headband. But other than that, everything else about this pattern and this fit was so good, so good. And I cannot wait to wear it. So I don't think I'm doing any more project before Thanksgiving. I don't think I have time. I might cut it out, but it's just, I don't see it happening. But this dress, I'm excited to wear it. I'm excited to wear it. All right, now another trick is about this. This was a white dress that didn't fit well, and I now know that it wasn't the pattern. It was the fabric. The fabric that I had did not have enough stretch for the pattern, and that's why it was so tight on me, and I felt like even the top area, I didn't do anything different, and this dress was perfect, like perfectly fit me well, had room, and you know, and looked good even without a body shaper. So you live and you learn. All right, so I have 2 book mail, and I got Wade in the Water. Now I've seen this book float around. Quite a few Bookstagrammer had this book. The review has been mixed. And I remember when it came out, there was one particular review I always remember for this book, and it was not a good reaction the person had. But I'm gonna enter this. I'm gonna read it and give my own opinion, and see how it works out for me. Then I got This Country, and I was excited for this one because it's a graphic novel, guys. I didn't know at first. I was just looking at it, and I started looking at the back, and I'm like, okay. And then it looks a little animated here, so then I decided to like open it, and sure enough, it's a graphic novel. I've had, I believe it was last year or the year before, the graphic novel that they sent to me was so good. It was one of my favorite books of all the books that they had sent me. The storyline was so good, and it makes me do my own research. I love, you guys know I love historical fiction. I love books that's just gonna make me go dig for myself and get my own, you know, little research of what happened and interpreted the story for me. So that was a good one. So we'll see how this one pan out. I don't know. It's a chunky one, but you know, it's graphic novel, so it'll go by quick. So hopefully it's fun. It looks kind of fun, so let's see. Yeah, so we'll definitely get to this one soon. All right, so the book I'm going to review is one of the ones that they sent to me, which was Rootless, and it's Krystle Zara Appiah. So this is such a good book. This is such a good book. I really thought when I just started this book, I was a little bit conflicted of how I felt, because it was a book that is going backwards. So something happened, and in this story you are going from 19 years previous. So we're following a married couple who's going through some things, and their relationship, you get to see how it even formed, and the bond that they had, their dreams, and their family woes, and how they cope with it within their relationship. And one of the things that you will learn from this is how one wanted a family and one did not want a family. And that is something that I was just reading this and think about those moments, and I've I've written about it, sorry, on my blog, so I will leave it. There's a blog post that called Deal Breaker, and there's a blog post I wrote that's called His Family Portrait. I'm gonna leave it in the description that you guys could go check them out. I think I wrote them in 2017, 2018, but I felt so strongly about this book because I wrote those, and I remember how I felt. And this is that when you are in a relationship and two people have different future that they see. There's that love that they have for each other, but how they see their future is completely different. And oftentimes their childhood, their relationship with their own parents can contribute to that, of wanting that maybe what they didn't have, or wanting not to have this certain impact that they may have on having a child. And this really dig into that. It digs into it where it's so rooted deeply in that the parents sometimes don't even see what they're doing to their own children. And there's that whole idea of forgiveness, and how do you forgive when something is taken from you. That's another strong thing that happened in this book. And I feel like oftentimes when people think of marriage, I think they don't dig enough into what they want besides the commitment. And it goes, when it goes wrong, how do you even cope with that because of how you thought your life was going to be once you get the person that you thought was the one. And I was so really wrapped up in this. I love how it digs into their past, and you as a reader, you see the flaws, you see the issues, you see where things fall apart, you see how it's going to fall apart even before it gets to that point because of how she wrote this book. And I thought that was a journey that will make you love the book even more when you get to the end, and make you think of certain things of when you think of regret, or the idea that this was meant to be, or that I'm glad I had that moment of forgiveness, a moment of wanting and letting the other person know how you truly feel. And sometimes you don't get those moments. In this book, they got that moment, and it was heartbreaking. I thought it was very sad at times, but there's that part of it that I feel like when you are the person who will feel like, especially when you felt like the woman in this story, it makes you reflect, it makes you think, and it makes you have that clarity of, did you make the right decision? Now, if you read the blog posts, you kind of will get where I'm coming from. And I think this is one of the books I really wish I can discuss with someone, and just have that discussion. This is a book I think some book club might benefit from, and having those discussions, but in a room of different age group, because this is going to be different for a different age group. There's people who are my age versus those that are much younger are going to have a different views on how they see this book, and which is something you can appreciate in books like this. This is a debut. This is a debut. And if she's writing this kind of story and taking chances and not necessarily thinking about winning over the audience that she's writing to, but more so telling a story that one can see how possible this is and how realistic it is for so many people who are married, or who have gotten a divorce. So she did a good job, absolutely a good job. The writing was good, and I was sucked in. And so with that, pick it up. And yeah, another good one this month, guys. Another good one this month. This was a sweet surprise. Yeah, it literally made me go and read those 2 blog posts that I wrote. So yeah, that is it. So I am currently working on the 2 journals. So I have this one that I just started last night. It's a small mini one, and it's going to be blinged out a bit more. And this one is the giveaway one, and it comes with stuff which I'm hoping to do tomorrow, because the goal is to do as much crafting as I possibly can before I leave to go spend a week with my family, because I am not taking anything with me. Week when I go to my family is going to be a bunch of reading going on and finishing up NaNoWriMo. So I don't want to take anything with me that is going to be a crafting situation, which is why I probably won't finish or even start my dress. If you're seeing this, this is going to be on Friday. I'm recording on Friday. Saturday you'll see this, and of course the day after, which is Sunday, will be the journal mood workshop. So I'm also trying to do as much as prepping for that, and getting all that done. But I want to finish that. Now I am also, you guys saw in the beginning of the video where I'm painting this journal. This is probably one of my most creative journal I will ever be doing, because I'm trying to combine I'm sorry. It's in the brain, guys. It's in the brain. Vlogmas, because I'm going to be doing the same thing I've been doing for this is year 4, I think, where I vlog or have some form of video every day in December. So that's 31 days. So I also last year did one for that. And I loved it, because it was just, I actually looked over it the other day just to see the different things that I created and different videos that I did, and books that I reviewed, which was the most book ever. I think I had like 18 books I think I read last year in December. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I do. I had time off. I'm off the entire month of December, so I got time. And then I also want to have my daily, because the current journal I'm working is only good enough for a 30-day challenge, which is for the, a journal mood. So I'm going to need my daily for 31 days. So I'm trying to do it where I've seen someone do it before, but theirs was just a lot of puzzle situation. I'm not doing that. So I'm trying to see if I combine my regular, what I would do if I was making like my regular journal, as well as the brown paperback theme kind of situation, but it's gonna look like the envelope one. I know that's a lot, but I think it's gonna come out okay. I don't know, but right now I'm in the painting stage, so until everything is dry and I'm ready to like figure out how to put stuff in. I'm like stalling a little bit, but I have time because when I come back from a holiday, I have literally a few days to get this done. So I thought I need to get it running now, get at least the basic stuff out the way, and if all I have left is just putting in the paper and figuring how to put the papers in, that will make it so much easier to finish up. And also I need to sew a tote bag, and I need to sew I want to do a pencil case as well. So that's another 2 projects that needs to be done by Sunday. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be up late after I get my 2,000 word in for my NaNoWriMo. But it's gonna get done, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Time crunch. It's already like, you know, speeding along this month. Wow, we're literally almost at the end of the year, guys. Like, yeah. Did you do everything you wanted to do? Is there anything that was like something you wanted to do this year that you haven't done yet? Let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one, and let me know if you have read this. How did you feel? How do you feel about the ending? Let me know. And again, I will link those 2 articles I wrote in the description. You can check those out. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.